Let's go to State House Girls now live, where Cabinet Secretary Education Amina Mohammed is addressing, I think, students or the media overseeing the exam process.
The words that you must remember are the words of the prayer that you'll have. I don't know that you've already had your prayer, but the prayer that you'll have, and the words that I will live with you. Yeah, because when we met earlier on, I think we met twice earlier on, eh? Yes, when we met twice, you all told me about these amazing dreams that you have, right? And you remember the poem, the kind of country that you want to have, right? Now is the opportunity. Now, today is your opportunity. These exams are your opportunity to do what you promised, right? That you wanted to achieve. That you wanted a country, right? That was transparent, right? That was free from corruption, right? Yeah, that's what you told me. I remember. And I promised myself that I would come and repeat those words to you during these exams. Honesty, right? Of course, I know that this school never cheats and has never cheated. So I don't even want to talk about that. A new club. Yeah? Yeah? So I tell you, if anybody wants to see what the future looks like, this is what it looks like. Yeah? It's beautiful, it's energetic, it's hardworking, it's passionate, it's determined, right, to change the world. You know, yesterday I lost my mother-in-law, right? And no, I think that, you know, she lived a wonderful life. So we need to celebrate her. But the one thing she believed in completely, and she told us that every single day that I knew her, that was that this world will be changed by women. Right? Yes. She believed totally, completely in girls. And she carried out a lot of pilot projects to just prove her point. That in fact, if you educate a girl,
Right, we'll be linking up with Amina Mohammed, of course, through Stephen Leto, reporter, later on. Finally, Honorable Maanzo, Standard paper, page 9, MPs now demand 5-star hotel food. This is a story. Members of Parliament have protested poorly prepared food served in Parliament cafeteria. And it's a report, they say, the One Parliamentary Service Commission to hire professional chefs comparable to those hired by 5-star hotels in the city. A report authored by Committee on Members, Services and Facilities after benchmarking in the United Kingdom, the Northern Ireland Assembly, further recommended construction of 2 more cafeterias on the ground floor of the Red Cross building. You want better lunch. You want better food.
You know, for me, I grew up differently, and I listened to this report when it was being presented in Parliament, and I actually contributed on it. You see, it's a proposal. And this was after benchmarking with 1 or 2 other parliaments in the world. Having been in Parliament, in the 11th Parliament, and having been with these people, whoever serves our staff for quite some time, what could probably happen is that a lot of them have learned the job, a lot of them are qualified, and a lot of members enjoy the meals we have in Parliament. They're moderate. It's no difference from what you find in an ordinary home. So it's good to benchmark. It's good to see what is happening in other countries. Like one time when I went to the U.S. Congress, the congressmen serve fellow congressmen. You know, they become the chefs. So we have a lot to learn from.
Okay, I'm not saying you should not have good food.
Yes.
But okay, excuse my ignorance here. Yes. This committee went to benchmark on how other parliaments are cooking better food or having better food for their lawmakers as compared to the country?
No,
that was the purpose of benchmarking?
No, the purpose of benchmarking was, you see, this is a committee about welfare of
members. Generally.
Catering generally, and yeah, that. And they want to see what happens in other jurisdictions. But I believe our system... in your honest opinion, is that really necessary? No, it was not necessary. We have a very good system.
I mean, they've gone out of the country, used taxpayers' money, to look at welfare and catering of legislators in other countries and do benchmarking and come and probably replicate the same back home. Is that really necessary?
Not necessarily to replicate, but you learn. I'll tell you one time, as members of parliament, we traveled to Zambia, and the system is different. You see, like all members are hosted in the same place. They have hostels. They travel, they come work for 3 days, and they go back to their rural homes. And they are catered for, because no one has a home in the capital, in parliament. Nobody has a home there. So every system in the world is different. We are unique. I want to say our services are very good. We are not telling the country at all that services in parliament are bad. And our chefs are very professional and are experienced for many years. And they have prepared meals and catering for many other parliaments for many years. So I believe, and they are our children, and they have been hired in this parliament, you know, having successfully, you know, gone through interview and things like that. Yeah. So we are not at all saying our own people are not doing very well. It's not that, it's a comparative study. We've looked at it.
Right.
And where we can improve, we are more than willing to improve.
I can't believe we're actually even talking about this. But anyway, thank you so much. Maanzo MP. Dan Maanzo, I should probably follow you after this and see the breakfast you're going to have in Parliament. Or lunch today, if you'll invite me, that is.
I should invite you to come over and see for yourself.
All right, thank you so much. News review, that's news review, and of course, Honorable Maanzo, as I said, was our guest this morning, and again, thank you for making time for us this morning.